Saturday Night Baseball downtown at Petco Park in San Diego. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Philadelphia Phillies and the San Diego Padres. Rhys Hoskins, the National League's batting leader, continues his campaign for a batting crown. Next, Luis Perdomo, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Pulled toward right center field. Heading after it is Margot. He's there and records the first out. Time now for a glance at the Phillies batting order in this one. Hero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Are we still a big believer in batting average, Matty? In today's game, I'm more interested in the OPS number. But that's not to take anything away from this offense. They lead the league in batting average, and what that tells me is they're getting a lot of guys on base. There's a lot of guys with some good approaches and good plans today. See if that leads to a bunch of runs.
Slapped hard the opposite way, and he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. First offering on its way. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike 1. Guys, the Swingin' Friars, as they take the field here tonight, they come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide.
Yeah, I get it, Matty. The team's on a moderate losing streak right now. Can't be happy with the way they've played, but they have to find a way to relax a little bit. Everybody goes through these little stretches, these little valleys throughout the course of a long season. This team should right itself, and it needs to start today.
And that'll bring in Tommy Joseph. He grounds it sharply to third. Carpenter has it, and he'll go the short way to retire the side. 1 left for Philadelphia, and now the Friars will get their first chance. No score. Dylan Betances, a right-hander from the Empire State, gets the starting assignment here. Dan, any thoughts?
Yeah, Matt, not a real good performance in his last one. Wasn't able to get out of the 4th inning. Was fortunate to come away with a no decision. He's a much better pitcher than that, and I think he's expecting a much better performance in this one.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
Time now to check the hometown Padres lineup card in this one. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, I love the way Eric Hosmer plays the game. He's having a really nice season, hitting over 300 coming into this one. And we all know that that's the magic number. When you hit over 300 for a season, you've got plenty to be proud of. Now we'll see if he can keep it up over the rest of the year.
First delivery to him on the way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Hey, you know, D-Row, the book kind of on Earl Hendricks is he likes one side of the plate or the other. Could it be where he sets up behind the catcher?
It could be, Dan, but as a hitter, that's all you look for. I'll give you a little bit off the outside edge if you're going to be consistent with it.
And he'll beat the throw to first despite a fantastic effort. And that ought to be scored an infield single. Settling in now, Eric Hosmer. And as we give you a look at his splits, he's had the better of right-handers this season. No doubt about that. from the stretch. Here's the pitch. Just missed with a breaking ball.
1-0.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. Asuaje leads off first with 1 away. No contact there, and it's 1-2. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And hey, a strikeout always works too.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Breaking ball's in for a strike. Previous history against Dellin Betances. He's 1 for 2. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this type of arsenal, man, you got to step out of the box, clear your head, and just fight.
Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance, and the inning is over. Padres leave 1. We are still scoreless. Up next will be Nick Williams, having a very nice year, currently second in the NL batting chase. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Margot has it, and it's a quick out, number 1.
So here's how the San Diego Padres are positioned defensively. Guys, the person I want to focus on is Eric Hosmer. This guy is coming into his own from the offensive standpoint, but don't get it twisted. This is a Gold Glove first baseman that makes the game look easy on the defensive side.
Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. Now a dive, but he can't get there, and this is going to be trouble out there in left center. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. So a double into the gap has him in business here with 1 away. As we put up our team leaderboard, you can see it there. He's now up to 25 on the year. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Jorge Alfaro. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Hit on the ground out to short. And that is through into left field, a base hit. And a relay home, the tag, and he is out at the plate. So much for our first run of the ball game. And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit out towards second. He's got it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. Stepping into the box, Jose Pirela, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. He's set, and the pitch. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Williams is after it. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
So here's how the Phillies are positioned defensively. And let's spot shadow outfielder Odubel Herrera. One of the best first steps in the game, able to cover a ton of ground. Speed is definitely this guy's calling card, but do not sleep on the arm.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Bottom of the second here with no score. Now a swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches, they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the 2nd. The 0-1 pitch. Way out in front.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. We're back at Petco Park in just a moment. Now at the plate, Dylan Betances, 9-1-2 due up.
Dylan Betances.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sliders in for a strike.
One of the things you want to do to get a starting pitcher out of there is make him get his pitch count up, but these guys aren't being very patient.
Line towards center field, and the pitcher's got himself a base hit. So the Phillies get a man on to start out the inning.
Hey, this is perfect storm right here. This is how big innings start. You put a crooked number up on the board when the pitcher leads off an inning with a huge knock.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. Yes, he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
Stepping in now, Corey Spangenberg. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And this is taken in shy of the track, but the runner will tag from second. And a daring move there pays off as he'll make it into third on the fly ball to left.
We'll see if moving up to third pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go for third, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a hit.
Throw over to the bag, and they get dirty, but he's back in safely. First offering on its way. Hit hard on the ground to second. Galvis on to Hosmer, a double play, and the inning is over. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Stepping up now, Austin Hedges. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First delivery to him on the way. And that one just missed outside. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. The 1-2 gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. And with one away for him here in the inning, let's take a quick look at the standings, and you can see that these guys pretty much have the division in hand to this point in the season. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Luis Perdomo. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Ready with the 0-1. Missed with a breaking ball. And he is in complete control now. 7 strikeouts as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1, 2, 3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Betances is ready. First pitch on the way. There's a strike.
This guy's one of the best bunters in the league, but with 2 outs, I'm not sure that's a really good play right now. He might be forced to go ahead and swing the bat and try to get an extra base hit here with 2 outs.
Behind 0-2 now. That's to first. Does he have another 1, 2, 3 inning? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here this half. 3 innings complete, and we are tied 0-0. Digging in, Tommy Joseph. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get him in, but that hasn't been the case.
And he is going to have extra bases to start the 4th. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. Keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, and not trying to do too much.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Now a long throw home. But this is well up the line, and he's safe at home plate.
Dan, back-to-back pitches, double, then single, ambush tactics.
Well, I tell you what, they're swinging the bats early. You have a double, then an RBI single to drive him in. Potential for a real big inning here.
Standing in now, Michael Franco. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Now the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Lofted in the air out toward right center. In comes Margot. Oh, and a great diving catch for the first out.
Now batting.
Striding in, Jorge Alfaro. A base hit in his first trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Started that swing a bit too early.
You know, we saw these guys around the cage. during batting practice, and they told us they were going to be aggressive. I think this is getting a little ridiculous. They better watch themselves. If they don't start putting balls in gaps, this guy's going to find himself in the 8th inning cruising.
Grounded down the third baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do something.
And hold on there. That's not going to get him in there with the stolen base.
That's a swipe of the bag, and this catcher, he throws really well, too, so that's not easy. Good job there by the base runner.
The 1-2. Swing and a hot shot toward third. And this is going to be a fair ball as it'll head to the corner. He's in at second safely as a run will score on the play as well. Well, that stolen base a minute ago just became that much more important.
Yeah, man, if the runner's on first, this hit may or may not bring him home, but he was on second, so he cruises across the plate for the run. It's all about finding ways to manufacture runs, and they did just that there.
And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. Yanked hard, but foul to the right. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Comes set, and the 0-1. Up around the face.
Well, this is starting to feel like a make-or-break moment in this game. When you're playing a first-place team, you can't expect to fall way behind early in the game and then mount a comeback.
The 1-1. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Galvis has it, and there are 2 away now.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Into the box, Dylan Betances, runner in scoring position with Sugan. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Phillies 2 and the Padres nothing. So stepping in, Carlos Suarez.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle.
Francisco Rodriguez answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
Francisco Rodriguez.
From the stretch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. The 0-1. There's a swing and a miss. Says, oh my goodness, he loses the shillelagh on that one. Look out. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that same pitch. You could tell he jelly-legged him at the plate a little bit. Froze him, but just missed the zone.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in, and this will be fouled away. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. Shoots this one over to first. Joseph brings it in, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Third baseman number 13,
Coming to the plate now, Matt Carpenter comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First delivery to him on the way. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So they breeze through this half of the inning. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Phillies 2 and the Padres nothing. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera.
Leading off for the Phillies, center fielder, Odubel Herrera.
First pitch on its way. Line hard toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So a ringing single here to center field makes it 2 hits for him on the night. And as we take a look at the Phillies team leaders, we see he currently sits in 3rd place in that department. Digging in once again, Corey Spangenberg. No hits to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is flared out towards second, but this is hauled in by the second baseman. And while we have a moment, here's a look at the Padres Road to the Show report. 2 players that this organization has to be happy about right now. First pitch of the at-bat. A swing and a ground ball to third. That's through for a base hit, his 2nd of the ball game. So that's his 2nd knock of the game, and you can add this to his ever-growing list of multi-hit performances this season.
Does this guy ever look bad at the dish? I mean, really doesn't. Fighting for a batting crown, throwing out multi-knock games daily. It's going to be a fight to the finish right here.
And that'll bring in Tommy Joseph as he rips it on the ground to second. Galvis on to Hosmer, a double play, and the inning is over. Phillies down on just 4 pitches, but they're on top 2-0. Now at the plate, Jose Pirela. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Left fielder, Jose Pirela.
Here's the first pitch to him. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
Somebody needs to go rattle the cage right here. Take the bats and start throwing them all over the dugout to get these boys going. If this continues, I guarantee you see a different lineup tomorrow.
0-1. Here's the pitch. Hit on the ground toward the left. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. With that, the inning opens with the Padres getting their leadoff man on base. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Up next for the Padres, the shortstop, Freddie.
Now at the plate, Freddie Galvis. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. The high fastball is in there. Padres are going to get something going out in the bullpen now as a left-hander has stood up to throw. The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul. Pirela stands at second with no outs. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight.
The right fielder, number 10.
In now, Hunter Renfroe looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. Renfroe with a 2-run shot. Number 10 for him on the year. And the Padres have come back to tie this one at 2 apiece.
thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
In now, Austin Hedges, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. A breaking ball over the outside corner for strike 2.
Hey, I couldn't tell from up here if the hitter was taking all the way or sitting fastball and just got knee buckled. Either way, that was a really good curveball right there. Move on to the next pitch, but have that in the back of your mind.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
We know he's probably still thinking about that game-tying home run he just gave up, but I'm going to give him credit for not showing that it's bothering him. When you come back and strike out the next guy, it shows you've still got your head in the right place.
Into the box, Luis Perdomo, as he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. 0-2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. The Padres get a couple of runs in the inning on the 2-run home run through 5 innings, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Standing in, Nick Williams. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. First pitch of the at-bat. To first. Hosmer has it. And he'll step on first himself for the out. So next to the plate for the Phillies, Maikel Franco. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. First delivery to him on the way. Line toward the gap in left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The batter,
stepping up to the plate, Jorge Alfaro, hoping to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hard liner to center field. Margot is there, and it's a 3-pitch inning as the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. Home half of the 6th inning coming up, deadlocked at 2 apiece. Ready once again, Manuel Margot. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Center fielder, Manuel Margot.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Hoskins waits on it. Makes the play. 1 away.
Now batting.
And that will bring in Carlos Isuaje. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. He's set. Here it comes. Takes a high fastball for a strike. The 0-1. Breaking ball in for a strike.
Hey, obviously he had a pretty good gauge on that first heater right there. He was super aggressive, thought he was getting another one, slowed him down with the curveball. That's the cat and mouse.
Swing and a hot shot towards the hole. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a one-out base runner.
Sometimes you just got to trust your hands. That pitch probably wasn't even in the zone, and he was able to fight it off for a base hit.
So a runner at first now with one away, and standing in, here's the first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
Yeah, and this is the guy for me. I think this is the guy in the clubhouse that the guys truly gravitate towards. The total package of Eric Hosmer's game is really special.
High in the air into shallow left center. Coming in is Hoskins. He makes the running play. 2 down. Here's Matt Carpenter. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
I think he's forgotten about sometimes, Matt Carpenter. When we talk about the best hitters in our sport, I think he's one of the more underrated offensive players.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. No balls and 1 strike. 2 runs, 4 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Oh, and 2, here it comes. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. 1 left for San Diego. 6 innings complete, all square at 2-2. Jose Torres is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 76, Jose Torres.
Stepping into the box, J.P. Crawford. He'll step in trying to do something about this 2-2 tie. Here comes the first pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Perella has a beat on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Up next for Philadelphia, pitcher Francisco Rodriguez.
Jake Marisnick will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Jake Marisnick.
Bullet back up the middle. And he will run this one down, moving to his left, and that's the second out of the inning. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Odubel Herrera. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit hard towards center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Into the box now, Corey Spangenberg. He swings and grounds it to short. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And he is in there at third. It's the possible go-ahead score.
Well, Dero, that looked like a pretty easy inning to start. All of a sudden, 2 outs and back-to-back singles, runners at first and third.
Yeah, they put traffic on it. I guess I would throw it back at you, Dan. You get 2 quick outs right there, and then you get 2 base hit knocks. Are you even concerning yourself with the traffic on the bases, or are you just trying to execute that next pitch?
You know what happens a lot of times, Dero? You lose concentration. You get the first 2 out in the inning. You think, hey, I'm going to breeze through this and get this 3rd guy out. Next thing you know, 1st and 3rd and 2 out, you have to make some good pitches.
First delivery to him on the way. High in the air out to center field. Margot is there now to put this one away for the 3rd out as they'll strand that potential go-ahead run at third base. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. It is stretch time here at Petco Park, and we are tied 2-2. Luis Garcia gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh. At the plate, Jose Pirela. Matchup numbers with Luis Garcia. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Now here's the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Comes set with the 0-1. Hit down the third baseline. Bronco fields it cleanly. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now batting, shortstop, Freddie.
Digging in the switch hitter, Freddie Galvis. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here it comes, 0-2. Count remains at 0-2.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
That was a big strike out there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
0-1 the count. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Big tilt on the slider, gets a swing and a miss.
Hey guys, that's just a nasty pitch right there. I can't tell you how many nightmares.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Tom Wilhelmsen will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup following the double switch. Carlos Gomez will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Tommy Joseph is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1. Hit the other way out toward right field. And this is going to get down for what should be extra bases. And there's your potential go-ahead run. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Well, unfortunately, being close isn't quite good enough most of the time. Love the effort in the outfield, and he was close to making that play, but instead it's a double. That's a risky play, though. Could have been a lot worse than a double.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Pirela has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. Into the box now, Michael Franco. It's his job to get something into the outfield and give that go-ahead run a chance to score from second. Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. To his left, Asuaje. And that's the second out.
Up next for Philadelphia.
So striding in, Jorge Alfaro. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Fly ball out toward left center field. Pirela on the move, and he brings it down to end the inning as the go-ahead run is left stranded. Phillies strand 1. Ready for another shot now. Austin Hedges.
Leading out for the Padres, catcher, Austin Hedges.
First pitch on its way. And a fastball just a bit up. Fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
Boy, he center cut that fastball. It comes in the high 90s, but that's a dangerous location no matter how hard you're throwing.
Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2. He struck him out the third time he's fanned in the game.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
He's set, and the pitch. Hit out towards second. Fielded by Spangenberg. Throw on to first, 2 gone. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Manuel Margot. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Yeah, Matty, you're seeing a lot of late swings on the fastball tonight because this guy has had everything working. He has them in the proverbial rocking chair.
0-1 pitch on its way. Just a tick behind for a strike.
I mean, that's almost an unhittable pitch right there. The downward action of that nasty split.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Padres down in order, and this game is still tied at 2-2. Bright lights of downtown on the San Diego Bay. We're back now from Petco Park in the Gaslamp District as we're set to start the ninth. And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford from the stretch. And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
Hey, when I see a swing like that, this guy made up his mind before that pitcher even came set. He was pulling the trigger no matter what.
Drilled right back up the middle. And that gets through, so he'll have his first base hit, make him 1 for 4 in the game now. So the leadoff hitter's aboard. Pitcher due up. Looks to be a textbook sacrifice situation. Luis Valbuena will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 18, Luis Valbuena.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Go ahead run at first. Nobody out. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
Well, we know what this guy's approach is. He's looking to go absolutely deep right here. I don't see him getting anything over the heart of the plate.
And that finds its way through for a base hit. Throw will hold him at second, but the go-ahead run's in scoring position now with still nobody out. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Odubel Herrera. He singled his last time up. Here's the first pitch. Very weakly on the ground. But it's foul, strike 1. The 0-1. And he chased up and out of the zone. A swing and a miss.
Sometimes guys get a little less aggressive pitching with a couple of runners on base, but not here. That was 2 good fastballs to take control of the bat and get the count to 0-2.
And here's a curveball that just about got away as it misses inside for a ball. Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1 and 2. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
Here's the 2-2 pitch. Now a ball hit sharply toward third. And that is down for extra bases as that ought to plate the go-ahead run and maybe another. And the runner will score from second. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game.
Boy, those have to feel really good, Dero. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through?
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And a big RBI there as the run scores to make this a 2-run game now.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a 1-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
No balls and a strike to count. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Here's a line drive into center field. It's a base hit. In to score is the runner from third, and that'll build the lead up to 3 here in the top of the 9th.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make it.
Carter Capps comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out. And that'll bring in Tommy Joseph as he gets a good curveball here to start the at-bat. It's strike 1. On the year, Joseph is hitting over 350 up in the high 300s.
Matty, great matchup right here. He's been absolutely hammering right-handed pitching all season long.
0-1. Here's the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Margot's under it. Makes the play, 1 away. Now the relay home. Throw down to third is thrown away right down the left field line. So they'll slap an error on the catcher there, and you can tell he's not happy back there. Stepping in, Nick Williams. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. First delivery to him on the way, and it's fouled away. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, I love the aggressiveness right here and wanting to be a hero. But this is where you got to tell yourself to relax a little bit. I had no coach tell me one time when the bases...
1 run scores. And a relay to the plate. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Definitely tried to elevate the heater right there with 2 strikes, but caught way too much of the plate. Nice execution by the hitter.
Stepping in now, Jorge Alfaro. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. Gomez has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner.
Now back.
Coming to the plate again, J.P. Crawford, as he'll bat for the 2nd time in the inning. From the belt, kicks and deals. Lifted the other way out to left center. Calling for it, Perella. And that ends the inning. All in all, 10 men come to the plate and 5 score. 2, 3, and 4 set to kick off the bottom of the 9th. The Phillies lead it 7-2. Pat Neshek takes the mound here. Not a safe situation, of course, because of the big lead, but he'll try to finish it out nonetheless. And that'll bring in Carlos Asuaje. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. Here's the first pitch to him. A little bouncer. That rolls foul for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The pitch. Drilled on the ground to short. Crawford has it. And there's one down now. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Looks at a sinker on the outside corner.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
And this evening's ends at a 7-2 finish. The Philadelphia Phillies with their 103rd win to set the pace in the division. Luis Garcia wins out of the bullpen his 9th victory of the year. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Philadelphia Phillies.